Hey everyone, Raven here, just continuing the game. Embrace the spaghetti. Alright, so this episode I want to get to some oil bases out here and out here. So I need to get some rail going, which I have most of the rail researched. Only thing is I'm going to need some stone, iron sticks, and steel. So I got my stone over here. Wonder if there's any other stone that's a little bit closer. Not quite, so that's about it. So I'm going to go ahead and get some of this automated a little bit. This is just making a bunch of stone brick. Which I am going to need some of that for these oil refineries, and I'm also going to need it for some rail. The only problem is that's not a whole lot of stone, so I'm looking at potentially grabbing some from elsewhere. So for the time being, I'm going to go ahead and put it in a chest, some of the iron, or put the stone in an iron chest slowly. That way I can build up a quantity of stone that I can use for my rail. In the meantime, I am going to start researching plastic, and then sulfur, and some of the other oil technologies. I'm going to start handcrafting some of the pump jacks. I want to see how many I need for this one right here, because this is going to be my first one. Looks like I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Which means I'm going to need a bunch of pipe, some steel plate, iron, and gear wheels. So let's get some iron plate. Let's get some gear wheels. Let's pick up 200 of those, and let's start making 6. I will also need, let's see how many is here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So let's go ahead and make 17 more. That way I have enough pump jacks to expand to both bases when the time comes. They're also really slow to make, so that'll be a little while. So in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and grab some of these so that when I do make the base out there, that it's already set up and ready to defend itself. I will also need to make more gun turrets, so which means a lot more iron plate. I'm going to go ahead and pick up a lot more iron plate. There we go. That should be plenty. 5 of those. I'm going to need another radar. I'm going to need a few of these big electric poles to bring power out there. Ooh, I am starting to run out of copper plate. It's starting to be fully utilized. I should probably limit. No, I'm not going to limit that. I'm going to let it build. No, I am going to limit it. I think I'll only need that much for now. That way, once it gets built up, don't have to worry too much about it. I am going to need to make some engine units. So let's put, let's see, iron. All right, let's go like that. Make this some pipe. Where's the pipe? There we go. And then this can pick up from here. So I only need 20. So let's, there we go. Except that I do want to make probably 2 trains, but I'll just have 1 for right now. Let me go ahead and add enough for 2 trains. That way, once I need the second one, I don't have to worry about it too much. I am going to need the fluid wagons. To make the oil refiner, I'm going to start needing some of that, so I can start grabbing a couple of these guys. That should be plenty to make my oil refineries. I'm also going to need some chemical plants. I have enough pump jacks being made. I'm going to need a lot of this for walls. So let's start making some of the walls. I think 50 should be good for now. I'm going to make 10 gates. That should be enough for my trains to pass through. That should be plenty enough stone for some rail. So let's go ahead and start making the rail. I'm going to need 2 train stops, a bunch of signals. What else am I going to need? A bunch of pipe, I know that. So I'm going to go ahead and grab a bunch of this iron right here. That way I can make a bunch of pipe. There's 5 pipe underground, and there's that. So plastics are researched. Advanced electronics. That's the next one to research. The other question is, where do I want to actually have my base? I am going to think about having it come in right around here. I think that's a good location. Alright, so I gotta wait on some of these rails. I'm going to go like that. 5, 6, 7, 8, and then make the rest. Alright. Let's see, what does it take? Quite a bit more iron, so I'm going to make 2 fluid wagons. I'm going to need both of those for the train. I'm going to need 2 storage tanks, or let's make 5 storage tanks. What else am I going to need? I'm going to need big electronic poles. Let's make 20 of those. I'm going to need a few medium poles, so let's make some of those. I need quite a bit more copper, so let's start picking that up. Alright, that should be a good amount of copper. I'm going to need to make the train. I'm going to pick up oh, I need to, I forgot. I gotta put these guys in a chest. That way they don't get stuck in here and it keeps feeding and producing. Because if I don't do that, it's not gonna produce. So, I am gonna need to take care of that, that alien base. All right. I think I'm going to need 2 pumps as well. Let's start researching sulfur. Research. All right. So I have this rail down. Let's go ahead and come in right here. Right here looks fine. Okay. So I'm going to make it a loop. I like to make sure it's It's double tracked. Double tracking is good. So that should be, there we go. Okay. Got to get the signals in, that way it works. Train stop. I'm going to have it a 2-car length. Right there should be good. That should give me plenty of room. I am going to put a signal ahead of it and a signal behind it. That way train, if I want to ever get more trains on this, I can, and I don't have to really worry about it. I'm going to change the name. So to change the name, you just click on it, hit that little pencil symbol, and name it. This is going to be the Oil Depot. I'm going to make it a nice, nice black color to represent oil. All right, so there's that. I am going to need to have my 2 pumps that I'm making. Unload the train. Let's see. I do want to have 2. I'm going to have 2 turrets right here to defend this train stop. There we go. That way, any aliens that get around here will be killed by those turrets, and so I don't have to worry too much about it. I'm going to start making my train as well. So I got to pick up my engine units. I still need another 6. That is going to take a little while to do. 5 more to go. So in the meantime, I can start laying down the track. All right. I'm going to go ahead and kill this alien base right here, just because I have enough. Oh. All right, got a turret down. That way, it will kill the alien bases, or help me too, so that we can kill them a little bit faster. There we go. Yeah, 10 plus 1, 8 plus 0.08. This just does the same. So turrets aren't doing any more damage. It's not saving the ammo, at least not yet. Once I start getting some more research going, turrets tend to be quite a bit better than your regular ammo. So this is gun turret damage, an extra 10%, which is pretty nice. I don't need that yet. Instead, I'm going to research batteries because I need that for blue science. So, in the meantime, I am going to get ready to bring the rail down this way. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Whatever. It doesn't matter too much. I can always fix it later. So, I am just plopping down rail until I get towards my base. And this is going to tie into this rail right here. And there we go. Now I got to build the other rail. And I'm going to have it where the trains are always driving on the right side of the track. So I'm going to build my rail out. And rail is a pretty fun part of the game. I enjoy dealing with all the rail. It's kind of nice to see how far you can expand and how quick you can build and all that other stuff. So let's finish getting the rail up here, and then I'm going to need to have a little base that will. Oh, I ran out. Ooh, that's not good. Just need a little bit more rail. But while I'm heading back, I can start. Where's my signals? There they are. Start dropping some of the signals down. That way I don't have to try and remember to do it later. I am going to fix this this little portion of the rail. It'll annoy me if I leave it alone. So anyway, so I'm going to drop a signal down right around here, halfway along. That way, I get the signal blocks. You need the for automation, in order for trains to not run into each other, you need some signals down every so often at a good amount of spacing, so that they can basically go from station to station without running into each other. Because if they run into each other, trains go boom, they die, they explode. So you just need to drop rail signals down every so often, just so that they're in different blocks, and you can see that each block is a different color. So red, yellow, blue, and so you can quickly spot if you need a new signal based on the length, because you don't want it too short where you're dropping down signals every so often, because then your trains are going to be stopping fairly regularly, and that's kind of annoying. Alright, so I need more stone. That should be a good amount. Alright. And also the train. I got the train, I got the food wagons, I got the big electricity poles. So let's battery is finished. All right. I'm gonna need accumulators, especially if I want to do anything with solar. So the big electricity poles are basically super far reaching, but don't have a whole lot of local reach for themselves, so they can't power a whole lot. So they're used to basically power remote bases. I usually put them in the middle of the rail tracks. That way it works to power remote stations, which are usually served by rail. All right. I'm going to drop down 2 pumps, one here and one here. They are going to need power, so I'm going to do that, and then I am going to feed them into a storage tank. So that way, once my trains are loaded full of oil, they can be unload all their oil into the storage tank. Let's see here. There is my train. I'm gonna set it right there, along with the 2 fluid wagons. I'm gonna fill it up right now with wood because I don't have anything else. I'm gonna need to find a way to give it fuel at some point. That'll be coming up soon. But for the most part, plus I want to make it a black train so that it's oil. As you know, color matching. Pretty cool. So anyway, I have it loaded with fuel. I don't have another station yet, so I can't actually say tell it to go anywhere. But for the meantime, I am going to just take power lines down the center of the track so that once I get up here, I'll have power to this remote base. All right. What's surprising is I haven't seen any cliffs yet, and I thought cliffs were supposed to be in this updated version, but I guess not. Oh, I forgot to put one track right here. There we go. All right. There's there we go. There are the final power poles. Pump jacks, they need to start going down. And you can see the blue arrow is where the oil is going to be coming out of. So I want it all like that. I'm going to need a lot more pipe than that. How did I run out? I don't know. Anyway, I'll have to actually go back to base to get more iron to make more pipe. In the meantime, I can power these guys so that they start pumping. There's that, and there's that. Let's put let's go like that. There we go. It's going to start putting oil into the storage tank, and then I'm going to come around like so. There we go. Now I got to put down a station right here. I need 2 pumps. I also need to make more pumps. So I really need to go back to base and get that situated. But first, I am going to drop down a couple signals. That way, the trains won't run into each other if I decide to put a lot of trains on the track. Let's see. Mining productivity is always nice. Get a few extra bonus resources out of the mines. That way the mines last a little bit longer. It's pretty useful. And I forgot to rename that station. Oh well. And it might actually go under attack now that I think about it. Because it's right next to an alien base. I didn't put any defenses up. It's going to start generating pollution because the pump drills are going. So overall, not a good idea to leave it like that. But, you know, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Is that guy? Oh yeah, the pumps require engine units. So I'm going to give this guy. Alright, there's that. I am going to drop down a couple of these guys in order to make some pipes. So this guy is actually going to make some of those, and I am going to need a couple iron chests. One for that, one for not that, one for that. And then I can drop that down and that down. That way I can grab, start generating some pipes. I'm only going to have 4 of those and 2 of those. And here I am going to drop down 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of those. I'm going to make 2 more pumps and grab a bunch of pipe. there we go. That should be plenty in order to fulfill that outpost. In the meantime, I'm going to make four of those. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Where did I drop my car? Right there. All right. Going to drive out to the outpost. Finish the outpost. First, I'm going to send this guy here. I am going to say inactivity after 15 seconds or inventory full. I'm actually going to change this up to 60 seconds. Why is it not going? There we go. There we go. 1 minute of inactivity or full cargo. And then afterwards, I'm going to come back to here and do inventory empty or inventory empty. There we go. So now I say go automatic. It's going to go up to the base up here, and you can see the signal changes yellow to red. Yellow means it's approaching, red means there's a train on that signal, and afterwards you can see it'll turn to green once the train gets off that block. So now I need to drop down my 2 pumps that are facing into the train so that they can actually fill it up. I should move this one closer so that I don't have to there we go. And then I am going to go like this and that, and that, and start doing that. All right, now my train is starting to fill up. It'll start bringing some crude oil back to my base. And I need to finish connecting all of these guys. All right. Let's drop that like that. There we go. There we go. All of the oil pumps are connected. It's going to start filling up my train full of oil. Let's see, 255. That has a whole lot more oil in that one. All right. Let's see here. Okay, well, that's pumping away. I'll let it do its thing. Let's see, I might as well start researching some extra damage so I can clear out some more of these alien hives. And what I'm going to do here, I am going to start dropping down some turrets. I'm going to drop 2 down right here. And let's drop, I don't know, a good 20 in that one, a good 20 in this one. Wall it off. First I'm going to repair. If I can find, there's my repair tool. And then start walling this section off. I don't want aliens to come in here and start attacking my pump jacks. That would be pretty bad. I like to leave at least one space between everything. So there we go. I'm going to drop a couple gates down. I'm going to drop 3 there. I'm going to drop 3 here. And I'm going to build some more stone walls. And there we go. Alright, so you can see the turrets have a good amount of range. I'm going to drop another turret down right here. Put some more ammo in that. And I'm going to drop some more gates right there. Now up here, I am going to drop one turret here. Oh, and there's some aliens attacking. And I am just going to build a wall around this guy. Alright, like so, but I'm going to put a gate down like that. And I'm going to fill it up with ammo. I'm going to do that. And I'm going to make the wall doubly strong all the way around. Alright, I think that might be enough. Let's see. One more should do it. And then I add the 2 gates. And then I add a radar station. That way I can always keep track of what's going on out here. Bullet damage is finished. I am going to increase the gun turret damage. And I am going to kill this hive. That way these aliens aren't going to keep attacking my base and burning through my ammo. I'm going to make sure that they die. And there is another base up here. I'm going to go ahead and kill that later. Anyways, this video has been going on for long enough, so I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in here. We expanded, started getting an oil base going, which I say is pretty good. So I'm going to be working on expanding Blue Science probably the next episode. Anyways, thanks for watching. Go ahead and leave any comments down, any comments you have down below, and let me know what you guys think. Until next time.